Doodle time.
Doodle time. Doodle time.
Doodle time.
Hello, everybody. It is Doodle time, and I don't exist. Hi. Hello. How are you all doing? Are you all ready for some
Doodle time.
Because I am. I'm so ready. We're gonna doodle so many times. I'm gonna doodle the times. Wait. Let's get some music going in the background still. Do we want the really chill one? Nah. We'll get the more upbeat one. Yes. This is what we need. A bit more vibey, a bit more chilled. Have I got the correct volume on my microphone? Yes, I do. Success. How is everybody? Are we all having a nice Doodle Time Thursday? Are we all doodling away at our lives? No, Peter, why? Why Discord? Why are you shit now? Why is your shit overlay so shit now? Stop being shit. It has been a lovely sunny day. I have not gotten a lot done. I've been very lazy today. Was redesigning some flyers, but otherwise it has been a very, very calm day of having Rings of Power in the background, because I never finished season 2. So I've been going through that. And we are creating a document. As soon as the thing... There we go. Thank you so much, Creator, for existing the way I want you to. We are making an animation. So we are just going to go with our general dimensions of 1920 by 1080. And we are going to have a clear background. No, not a clear background. I'd like white at the beginning, just so that I can actually see what's going on. We have the tablet plugged in correctly. And I have color. But yeah, I've been enjoying Rings of Power. I've turned my brain off for it, which I think is the smart thing to do. Because if you think about anything that they're doing, it kills your... Tolkien rolls in his grave. Or everybody who thinks Tolkien would be angry rolls in their chairs. My brain. So, today we are going to be animating the posture check. I did send everything correctly on Discord, yes? Yes, it added everyone and everything. It is a correct day, right? It is a Thursday. What is my life at the moment? Forgetting the days. But yes, I will be doodling. We'll be doodling some little back breakings and whatnot, and then we'll jump over to some Star Wars, because it's May the 4th this weekend. And I'm a massive fucking nerd. So I'm probably going to end up drawing a little trongle to help it along with a lightsaber. I was deliberating what color I should make my lightsaber, and then realized, wait a minute. Green. Because that's every other fucking thing that I have. How do we want the back-breaking thing? So, we're probably going to want it to be trongle with like a... Nope. So, okay. Okay, first things first, we want the base, where he's just sat. Dunk. We'll start off with a little sketch layer. Take something like this and just having his arm like pointy? Yeah, we'll make this one pointy. Just have it a little bit more consistent with triangleness. Have it be like that, with this little arm, like here. I'll put it here just so that people aren't weird about it. So we have that. Yawn. Fortnite. Hi, Dilba. How you doing? We're drawing more trongles. Surprise, surprise. I think we have it like this. We have him sitting. Name. I'd probably want it to be time for a job. No. Nobody wants to hire me. Yeah, international job market is not so hot right now. We want 6 seconds, which means 24 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So that's 120. 4 times. Come back then. No. We'll find out whether I have a choice or not in X amount of time. 4 times 6 is 24 times. No, 24, so 144. Saying out loud makes me feel less dumb. No, hard to trongle. Anyway, I'm at work on break. Got to go. All good. Thank you so much for popping in. Really appreciate it, man. Good luck with work. You got this. Cheering. There we go. That's the cheer. I just need to do random voices so that it does this. Already a big yawn. Starting off strong. I had a nap today. I never fucking nap. I hate naps. But apparently today I needed one. And gosh darn it, I felt amazing afterwards. Or better afterwards. I wouldn't say amazing. So we start here. Probably have it stick like that for about 2 seconds. So then we go to 48. Oh wait, we're doing it on 3s. So, fuck. "24 frames divided by 3 makes it 8. No? 6, 7, 8. It is 8. I'm just gonna count. Well, the last frame for this would be on 24, so that would be. It would be on. It would be on 48. On 48, we'll just do it. I don't know why my brain can't math sometimes. It's weird how much like timings and things are math. They said you'd never use math when you grew up. My teachers were right. You use it every day. Well, some days. Other days I sit around and I'm like, why the fuck won't the thing move? Why won't you format correctly, GIMP? The software. The free software. Don't take it out of context, please. So we want the onions. So you can see that. So then we want, I think each of those are around, I don't know, 9? Do we want to make it square at the end so it's funny? I think that'll be funny. I want to do that. I'm thinking. Oh, I hate the creative mind because now I've gone like, oh, that would be cool. Wait, but what if I did that afterwards? I make him a square and then I cut him in half and he slides down. It's just like, oh, that's amazing. Oh, it's so work. So from here, he'd crack this way, so it'd be dupe. We'll make this one be a straight line, so then it'll be more. This one was here. This eye is going to go, so this is above this one. Go there. This one is like right by the base. And the mouth kind of just stays here. Yeah. This is gonna be a rough draft. I'm not trying to get too the fuck I'm witnessing. I'm posture checking. What do you mean? I'm fixing my posture. You liked the blue sky post. Did you not read it? So, boop. Boop. Bro was so crunchy you stopped being a triangle. Yeah. That's the funny thing. And we'll go, I think 9 frames each will be a good timing. So we'll do 48 plus 9 is 57. Ow. How are you doing on this Thursday? I'm doing okay. How are you? I've had quite a chilled day. I've been not as productive as I should have been, but I was still semi-productive, and I had a nap. I never nap, but it was a good nap. HLX apparently is playable from start to finish. HLX? Half-Life X? Exterminate. Don't really need to get rid of the bottom line, so I'm just gonna keep that there. And then we're gonna go here. The code name is it this points out to be Half-Life 3. But Valve could call it something else. Half-Life the Revengeing. Alex 2, Electric Boogaloo. My eye is itchy. It's like confirmed from many data mining. Guys really, really want to get Half-Life 3. It's not going to be VR? Okay. HLX is flat screen Half-Life game where you play as a character that wears an HEV suit. Ah, yes. Gorgeous Freeman. Hugh Jackman. In the Half-Life movie. I feel like they'd make a Half-Life movie at some point. Also, Valve seems to be very anxious to talk about it. I mean, have you seen the fan base? I'd be anxious about saying anything remotely Half-Life related. Hell, I don't know, man. I don't enjoy sycophantic devotion. What's the definition of sycophant? I hope it wasn't horrible. Did I even spell it right? Probably not. There we go. Oh, fuck off. Obsequiously towards someone important in order to gain advantage. Obsequiously. Obedient or attentive. No, that's different. Itchy. Oh. But it's interesting that, like, nobody wants to have their project revealed early. You want everybody to get it in, like, the most polished state possible, unless you're trying to scam them, because then you just want to hype something up as much as possible, get everybody to buy it, play enough to not be able to refund it, and then ish. Music is a little loud. I will put it down slightly. Hello, Greto! Loudness! We got that. And then 57 plus 9 is 66. And this is where the horrifying thing happens. It'll be funny though. Speculation from the slowdown in updates on all Source 2 games may point out that a lot of people are moving in the HLX project. Even Deadlock, their flagship multiplayer game, has slowed down. I haven't heard a lot about Deadlock in a while, so not the most surprising thing. It could be. I don't know, man. It sounds like a lot of speculation. And Valve has never been fast with anything. So, nah. Fuck's sake. Switch the color, that's why. Speculation you take with a grain of salt, but the data mining is very promising. I don't know, man. I feel like data mining and everything kind of undermines what they're trying to do creatively. Like, the last thing you want is somebody constantly asking you for spoilers and secrets and everything, because it ruins the story for everyone if that type of shit gets out. know a lot mechanically about the game. Yeah, but even that, like, I like the adventure of finding out how a game works. What's gonna be it, like, what I can do, what's possible within the bounds. Like, hell, Thief. Thief's been out for fucking years. And I didn't want to look up anything about it. I don't want to go crazy into that stuff. But there's so many little details about the physics and what you're able to do that is amazing. And I love it. It's fun. Well, then I'm not going to say what's been found mechanically. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I assure you Valve is 100% working on another Half-Life game. Okay. I don't really... As cool as Half-Life is, I've stopped getting hyped for games overall. Overall, just hype trains I try to avoid for the most part overall. Just keep in mind work is different from releasing. Oh yeah, 100%. I have no doubt that they've had multiple revisions of what they want to do with Half-Life. It cannot have been quiet for as long as it has been. They've been iterating. They've been trying to figure shit out. And Valve also just like occasionally releases something that's really cool, doesn't really catch on, and then dies. Like the Steam Deck is really good, and it's fantastic that it's doing very well. But they're like the Valve controller, the Valve Index. There was another Valve product that was kind of What was the card game? Like the roguelike thing that completely died? Let me get the history of Half-Life 3. No. I don't want another stream dedicated to Half-Life. We have enough of those. Then he stays like this for about a second or two. And then... So, 1, 2, 3. There's episode 3 that died between 2009 and 10, understandably. So from here, 66, so 24 would make it 90. Yes. Yes. Then another 24 would be 114. Boop. We then have horror in his eyes. Goodbye. Valve tried making Half-Life 3 in 2013. Oh no. Do we want it to be square or do we want it to be a little bit simpler? Do we want it to be like he turns into well, I had an idea. So then there'd be another 24 frames. And then ooh, I could just like push this corner like in. That could be pretty cool. Could also just have it that his face is messed up as a triangle. That's a bit funnier as well. I think I like his face being funny when he's a triangle, a bit more than the square. And then he can like rotate his face. Yes. I like that. I like that plan. We are redoing. Well, I should also save. No, this would be. I will do a hydrate now. I'm simply getting to the thingy. What is this one gonna be called? This one will be posture check. Posture check. There we go. Saved. We found strings related to FSR3. I don't doubt that they have tried to develop more Half-Life things. It's just, there's no way on God's green earth that whatever comes out, people are going to enjoy nearly as much. It will never live up to the myth that's kind of been built up around Half-Life now. People really liked Alex. Well, I heard good things about Alex. But they was also very much pushing the boundaries of like what VR can do and all sorts of things. No game can live up to that level of hype, man. Half-Life Alyx is a failed experiment because of VR. Is it where they were just exploring VR as a means for narrative and storytelling and shit? It didn't move the industry as Valve would have hoped. I mean, none of their projects are going to move the industry nearly as much as they hope anymore. The industry is a huge thing with so many moving parts and so many niches that it's like nothing's ever going to be as industry shattering again. Like microtransactions were probably the biggest thing that they introduced with keys and shit. And then Overwatch got all the credit because of loot boxes, which Team Fortress 2 already had. Oh yeah, VR is such a niche corner of things that it's not viable as a large scale product. VR is cool. VR is very cool, but nobody's going to get a dedicated console with a very unique amount of problems that you need to design for. When you honestly, to play VR, you need a computer and the headset. So you might as well make it for just the computer because that's going to be cheaper and how most people would play it. And the VR is a novelty. VR is a cool experience. VR will never overtake the simplicity of using a computer or a console. The virtual realm needs to be more convenient than me pressing a letter and getting the thing pop up. I don't want to feel shit on my head constantly. I don't want to have to be plugged into something. VR is very inaccessible in many countries. That as well. Just general technology availability. We were making you triangle. Hello, Mr. Triangle Man. Good evening. Hello, Alma Magna. Good evening. How are you doing on this fine evening? On this fine doodle time? I think Half-Life 3 would bring more to the table than GTA 6, and GTA 6 has a way huge hype. I mean, hype overall, like GTA 6 is insane, obviously, but that's because GTA has way more mainstream appeal than Half-Life does. GTA is what every casual gamer played, or whatever, like, every random crypto bro decided was a fun thing they wanted to play. Because they just wanted to drive around in a world. It is the sandbox experience. It is realism, and Rockstar are very good at making very hyper-realistic stuff. Red Dead Redemption is also an amazing thing. Pushes the boundaries of everything that's possible. I don't think it's a fun game, but it's cool. I'm doing great! I hit affiliate today! Was it today? I saw the post recently. It's just like, congratulations! Yippee! Round of applause. You can't see, but my hands are going in circles. That's amazing. How are you feeling? Aside from great, like, how long's it taken you? Sorry, there's probably a bit more of a private question. I don't know. Because, yeah, affiliate's amazing. Like, congrats. Yeah, I hit the 50, but it took Twitch until now to, like, get the memo. I'm feeling good. It took me, I want to say 4 to 5 months. I think I started streaming on Twitch, like, the start of January. Damn, well done. Yeah, it took me at least a year before I hit affiliate. And I'm still here. I haven't been doing any promotion or anything, so I'm not really expecting to grow in any capacity. But I'm really, really happy for you. Congratulations. There's still loads of people that never played GTA San Andreas. I never played it. Rockstar's farm with GTA 5 has beaten the hype for Half-Life 3. I mean, probably. It's way more thing. It's hard not finding a comment on YouTube that says, we got X before GTA 6. Yeah, but that's trolls and everything. Because there's also Skyrim 6 or Elder Scrolls 6. There was all the hype around that before. What was it? Starforge? Other thing. Boring. Starfield. Affiliate kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't like ads might be a little bit more annoying, but I find all the little goodies that I get with it, all the little emotes and stuff that I can give people and whatnot makes it okay. Do you know if it's related to the monetization options? I'm not starting them until I like got consultation from an accountant. Now I'm just waiting for them to give me the emote and channel point access. Do you know if that's related to the monetization options? I'm not starting them until I got consultation from an accountant. So with monetization and everything, if you've accepted the affiliate agreement and everything and you set stuff up, it should have all the rewards be available. I don't believe you need to set up the payment information, but you do need to send your account, your tax info, before the stuff unlocks. At least that's what happened for me, because like I was like, oh, I've got the stuff, I've accepted the affiliate stuff, but it's not working. I don't have my points or whatever. But yeah, it only works when you've sent your tax stuff, because then they can only, that's when you've been onboarded. And depending on how many views you're getting and how many subs you're getting, you're probably not going to hit a payout for a while, so I wouldn't worry. Well, yeah, getting the accurate tax information is probably way more important. Talk to an accountant. If you can talk to an accountant, do that. I had to research this shit myself, and that was fucking agony. Companies gotta stop announcing games when they start development. Crisis 4 is the same shit? Yeah. Where I live, also need to provide them a specific tax number I need to set up for finances, and I'm not touching that until I talk to a tax professional. I mean, depending on where you're from, I know most places you just need to have your home address and like setting that all up for tax information, because it's really setting up, okay, I'm this person, I earn this amount, and declaring that whenever you get paid. But I can't talk too much. I'm hoping I did all my stuff correctly. I did talk to some accountants. I was okay enough, but I had the fun thing of I'm currently living abroad, and I am a tax resident of my home country, but technically if you earn any income in this country, you need to declare it. But then you need your home country tax so that you can declare it here. But also since Amazon and Twitch are in the US, there's all of that. So they're needing to pay you. You pay tax to the IRS because their company needs to pay the tax there. So then you need to say, okay, cool, this tax was already paid to whatever government you're living in and home country. It was a fucking adventure figuring out tax law. International tax law is agony. It's a little more complicated here from what I tried to research, so I'm just leaving it where it is until I get proper consultation. That's a very good response. And that's a very good approach. Don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, I spent a good month or two reading up on stuff and having meetings or getting financial advice. My dad has a steady accountant for stuff, so I'll try getting a meeting there. Nice. But yeah, taxes are a bitch. International taxes are shit. Fuck that. So many levels. Wrong layer. But hey, I did reach the goal, so that's a cause for celebration. It is! Yippee! Really well done. It is, like, the fact that you're hitting milestones, it is good to celebrate them, and it is a really good achievement. Now I need to make a stream of all the first 4 Ban games. What do you mean need? That doesn't sound like a need. That sounds like a choice. What do you mean need? It was the 50 follower goal. Oh no. To be fair, I should probably use that as a thing, just rewards. Because right now I just kind of like, you guys do whatever, and I do whatever the fuck I want. It was that or the cat. No. No. We're not out here to whore now, are we? We're here to have fun. Well, I get, I can't yuck someone's yum. That is not happening until 150 followers. Hey! You're just here you're trying to pitch my guys on sex appeal, and I won't have it. Zap Brannigan won't let you have any of my men. The women, maybe. But the men. Oh, goodness. It'll be fine, don't worry. I'm worried. That anytime somebody says don't worry, that's cause for worry. Definitely not anxiety playing up at that point. Mainly going for the disaster lesbian. The disaster lesbian. That can't be a real term. What the fuck? Disaster lesbian? I feel like I'm out of the loop. Okay, I'm curious. What is a disaster? What categorizes a disaster lesbian? How are they more catastrophic than regular lesbians? Well, you know the Fujoshis that live in the ways that make you just in awe of human resilience? You're throwing so many words at me. And I'm but a little guy. I am not familiar with all these terms. We have reached the level... Oh, no, the advertisements. Oh, I forgot to turn on the things. Fuck. Okay. BRB, I am fixing a thing so that the ads actually show correctly. And then we click... we say... Simulate! Oh, man. Just test. There we go. No, I tested that wrong. Anyway. This is going so well. And I'll delete the fucking messages that have shown up 6 billion times in chat because I do this wrong. I'm now... in this break, I'm going to go Google what that term is, and I'm going to be even more confused when I get back. Ah, I'm sorry. No, your thing popped up. How do I undo? Ah, I'm sorry. Your message popped up as I was about to delete a different thing. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'll paste it. I'll paste it back in. TLDR. Nah, it's fine. I've done it. I'm the one who reposts. I'm sorry. That was an accident. Hi, Ham. It is an ad break right now. I disappear for a minute. Oh, hello. It's lesbians who live amongst a floor covered by energy drink cans and have little to no self-control and probably also don't know what a shower is. Ah, that brand. Welcome back, everyone. Trongle talking about lesbians, lol. Yes, they came up apparently. Or you... What the fuck are you doing? Tronglebot, stop. You're being a goober. But when it's me... Yeah, but the way you talk about lesbians is different. I'm being educated on what the hell... What was it? A destructive... disaster lesbian. It's evil Tronglebot. They heard the talk about lesbians and they apparently are homophobic. Tronglebot's homophobic. That's canon now, I guess.
Go draw your thingy.
No, I won't. I don't want it anymore. For you. I will correct this. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna pick up my lasagna. Okay, Garfield. I'm sorry. I'm being mean. I woke up and chose violence. I tap into Wua for a few minutes and the bot got Thanos. I deleted one message. Because, yeah, I was messing up triggers and things, so they got confused. What you want from me? But yeah, if that's your demographic, Alma, have you... Oh, the power is climbing to his head. Yes, I smite thee! Who's that? Not Joe Cat. It's the other Pie Cat, I think is their name. Animator. They have a really cool 3D model, and they make art tutorials online. And they very much have the sleepy bedhead type vibe. The gremlin never leaves their room or sees sunlight. At Trongelbat Mham. Can I? No, I can't log into both accounts at the same time. God damn it. I just add a specific command, so only Ham can have conversations with Stronglebot. They just like a bunch of preset responses. It's just like it checks who's sending them and makes sure that they are at least funny or a haha or something. It would be funny. Just go through all the effort to make this artificial conversation. Where is Face going? Face is going this way. Time to doodle the time. So we have it here. We then go. I don't want it that fun. We'll convince it to make Skynet. No! What's this frame? Why are you here? Goodbye, keyframe. Oh wait, I don't need all of those gone. I need just the top. No, you fucker. Angry at the frames. Remove the keyframes. Take it upon yourself to become the chosen one. How is Pointy Man? Pointy Man is tired. Pointy Man has had a bit... It's been a nice day. It's been a lovely day, but it's been like that... You know the kind of day where your brain just doesn't do things you want it to? Like, you have an idea on what you need to get done and things to do, but brain is like no, we don't want to. We want to watch Lord of the Rings. And... I can't fight that shit. It's just been one of those days where, like, I never take naps, but I had to take a nap today, just for brain to stop buzz. But yeah, otherwise it's really good. It's a really lovely sunny day. The sunset is beautiful, and I am drawing silly triangle people. So I think life's pretty great. How are you? How is everybody in chat? How are we all feeling today? Are we all having a good time? Have we all had a good Thursday? Do we have any plans for the weekend? Do you know what a disaster lesbian is? Because I have been educated, apparently. I've learned new terms. That is probably the closest first try I've done in a while. Nice. Hee 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 hee. Oh yeah, and we were celebrating Alma getting to affiliate. Congrats. Congratulations! Oh yeah, I should shout out Alma. I have the ability. I have the tools. I also have the voice cracking. Ah! Make sure that I'm spelling it correctly. Hey, we had 100 messages. Yippee! British voice cracking at its finest. How dare you call me British, you fuck. Just general shout out because they hit affiliate and everything. Emoki got a game today. Ooh, got a game today but was disappointed in it. Had a curry not huh? Was disappointed in it. Had a curry not on the way to shops. Now, that makes everything fall into place. This makes sense. Yay! I'm sad the game was a bit disappointing. What game was it? I'm gonna take 1 hour to eat this lasagna. It's so hot. The correct temperature for lasagna. It's just a super big lasagna. It's like a big chunk of roll. Hunk of the loaves. Wait, am I misremembering where you're from? Where I'm from, yes. I don't believe I've said where I'm from. I do say where I am, but I am not British. That much is for certain. But I understand your confusion. I do have a very, very English accent. South Africa originally, yes. Was Quantum Break. I really like the games from Remedy, but this one is kind of eh. How dare you, Greto? You put me in the land of the colonizer. How could you? The shithole. Is that referring to South Africa, the UK, or Quantum Break? Gotta be a bit more clear there, Red. Both, maybe? I mentioned 3 things. Okay, I was about to say. I don't know. I've never played Quantum Break. I don't know how many things I've played by Remedy, honestly. Are they the same people who made other movie-ish type games? Are they the ones responsible for other robot game? I'm from the UK, this message is approved. Look, no matter who you ask, everybody's gonna say their country is a shithole. Except maybe... the Germans? No, the Germans will probably also describe theirs. That's why y'all should move to Brazil. Max Payne, Control, Alan Wake. Ooh! Alan Wake. I wanted to play Alan Wake a long time ago. Apparently the first game is kind of mid. But the sequel's okay. Max Payne is a game that's it's come up constantly. I don't know if I've ever felt the urge to play it. Control, I think I have. I think I claimed it when it was free on Epic at one point. I need to stop playing with the white tack that's on my desk and actually doodle. Keep getting distracted by little fidget things. So we go. Like that. And then I think we have a second. So from 60 we go to frame 90. I really enjoyed Quantum Break. Uh-oh. Love Max Payne. I'm excited for the remake. Ooh. In detail, say why you think Quantum Break is the worst game ever, Ham. An opinion that you definitely have, and I'm not putting words in your mouth whatsoever. Don't spoil it, please. Don't avoid spoiling games. Unfortunately, the voice actor passed, so I wonder who they will do. Oh no, it's sad. It's always, man. It's always shit when. I mean, in terms of like remakes and things, I hope. Oh god, I hope they don't use AI. What was I doing? I was drawing a face. We'll do like a little blur. No, we'll have him realize. So we'll be here. He'll be like, oh. It was this way, so it'd kind of be like, yeah. Stay there, we can get rid of this bit. I don't hate it, I just feel that's kind of underwhelming so far. Haven't finished so far, so maybe it picks up a bit later. Okay. Yeah, I was just messing with it. I was just exaggerating for effect. BRB. Okay, Ham. Oh, 9 frames. Found a technique to cool down my lasagna. Is it called blow on it? Feed it to the cat. That motherfucker gonna be Garfield. Where are we? What are we doing? Ooh. I did not realize that Andor Season 2 is coming out. And that it already has episodes out. I'm gonna binge the fuck out of that on Sunday. Put the fork in my... No. No. Incorrect technique. You are no longer allowed to have technique. Then we will erase here. So you have him sitting like this. Oh. I like that. Oh. Okay. We've got the general plan laid out. Now to make it happen. God. How am I going to do this in a way that isn't agony? Cool. I might want the art to be a little bit longer. I'll have it be 90. Stop. Okay. Trying to get the timing right for these keyframes for the most part, just so that it feels like it's what I want. I did like how quickly the realization happened afterwards. Just like... I'm wondering if I need to add just like 3 more. Yes. It's a bit too quick. Then 114 plus another 9 makes it 121. No. 123. I do unfortunately now need to animate this smear. Lurk, getting stuff ready for later. Okay. Good night, Greto. Well, I'd say good night. Enjoy the lurk. Good luck with getting stuff ready. My brain is fuzzed today. And yay, Drugglebot worked. 4 p.m. Yes, night. Time zones are a thing. For you, I'm just picturing you doing like the peace out like fade. Just like disappears. Get a clock set up in the Brazilian time zone so you'll know. I don't need one. I know it's afternoon. I don't need to know about every single time zone. I'm sticking with GMT for now. Already having to do translations from like GMT and BST because BST is dumb and I fucking hate daylight savings. Do I want to get funnier with when the cracks happen? Do I want to like turn into a country? Hear it? Red stop. I don't need convincing of Brazil. You are going to Brazil. And that's the... Do I want different silly shapes? What other silly shapes would I have? Or as we call it, summertime. Isn't that Wait, is it called? So is it you do have summertime, so you do still move your clocks? Ow. I don't know. Every country is confusing without we had. Okay. It should be abolished in every country. It is dumb. It is late. It is the eeping. It is eeping hours. We advanced 1 hour in the clock during summer, so you do have daylight savings. Or as in, this was a thing and then it stopped being a thing. Yeah, but this, so, in terms of like terminology with like, we had daylight savings, that has the dual meaning of, oh, daylight savings happened and clocks moved forward or backwards, depending on whatever the fuck. Or it's a thing that happened in the past. The had kind of has the dual meaning there in this context, which is why I'm trying to clarify. Then we got rid of it. Okay, that's the important bit. Surprise. Now the difficult thing is going to be getting everything moving, because I need to do the fucking sticky frames. Back. Welcome back, Mello. Okay, this obscure, super obscure. The longer days during the summer, the daylight savings, the sun would set at 8 p.m. Right now, the sun is setting at like 8:30, 9 p.m. in the UK. This is not nice. I don't like it. Get out of here. Maybe I should have had a longer nap, because I'm already yawning. Okay, we've made progress. I did technically change the idea, but I'm pushing forward with this one, so we're just gonna save over. How was your BR of B, Ham? Was it good? How was the shops?
Ow. My body.
My brain is shorted, and I really want to play a Star Wars game this Sunday. I'm really excited to do, like, just have day of Star Wars, because I don't know. I've been wanting to have a day of just, I'm going to sit here and potato and be consumed by childhood whimsy. And I'm deliberating like which games and what things I'm going to play or watch or do, because yeah, I have a bunch of Star Wars games I haven't finished. I do want to try out Star Wars Rebellion, which is a grand strategy conquest type thing. I think I might end up doing that. Unfortunately, I do need to like go through the rules and figure out what the fuck's going on, because it controls and everything have not been updated. But yeah, I am open to suggestions. Shops was okay. Was the one I work at. Ooh, snacks! Yippee! I ate all my snacks today. I did not control myself and I consumed it all. All the chockies are gone. No more chockies for the week. Still eating that lasagna? You did say it was a large lasagna. I'm on the wrong layer. Star Wars Ham Wars. Yes. Battle of the Hams. Andor Season 2 is apparently out, and episodes are being released. I need to rewatch Season 1 because it's been so long. I honestly don't remember how it ended. I might just watch the last episode, just to catch up on where I was. I think I know what happened. I think I know what the last episode was, but it's mostly just to catch up on the other plot points that I might not remember. Because there's that, and then I'll play Star Wars Rebellion, which is a big grand strategy game. Might hop into Star Wars Galaxies, see what else is going on, since I've got the fan servers that I'm a part of, which is very fun. You planning on doing, anybody else planning on doing anything for Star Wars? Anybody else as much of a nerd as I am in terms of that regard? Or not really Star Wars fans? Is there a Star Trek Day? I don't think there's a Star Trek Day. Look at memes. I will look at it momentarily. I've suddenly become in the zone. So many shapes. I know. Somebody's drawing something over here. I'm on the wrong fucking frame. Well, there is no frame, apparently, so that's good. So I wasn't on the wrong frame. Yet. This will be body. Body, limbs. Face. Probably play one of the Battlefront or Commandos. Ooh, Star Wars Republic Commandos is so fucking good. I love that one. I've played through it a bunch. Trungle Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Pain. Ah! This will be Trungle. Get our grouping correct. And you will be green, I guess. There's also MGS5. Metal Gear Solid. The Spine Wars. I am every episode. What else is there? There's the Lego Star Wars games. Oh, they're so good. I love them. They're also just really well made and fun games. I'm wondering if... I didn't get the Skywalker Saga, but honestly I feel like when they added voice acting to the Lego games, it was kind of... I don't know. I found a lot of charm in like having to get the plot across without any voice acting. Those cutscenes were amazing. Red. Calm. Thank you. Yes, all 6 episodes. There are no more. No other episodes exist. None. Doodly time! Hello, Delta. Cross the Delta. You guys ever listen to C2C? They're pretty cool. Yeah. We are on limbs. Why am I drawing the face on the limbs layer, you goober? Hello, hope you are all doing well. Hello, how are you doing? Are you good? Are you having a time? Are you hearing good? Voice goes up 12 octaves. But there's actually 3 gets chair in the face. Yes. They don't exist. Rogue One was peak. Rogue One is pretty good. I really liked it. I really enjoy Rogue One, and honestly, it's probably my favorite out of anything that's come out of Disney. Aside from, like, Bad Batch is really good as well. Doing Good, just ate a massive kebab, and now I got a tummy ache. Ah, yes. It is a good day when we have food babies. Disney should have just done spin-offs. Seeing Empire Times Again was great. I don't know, man. I don't think spin-offs are necessarily like the most fun thing to do. Obviously they were just trying to cash in on like, oh, the nerds really like these characters, so it'll be really cool when we make a nothing show. Like Obi-Wan or Book of Boba Fett. Which they still had cool moments, but they were very meh. Overall, I think. Because then there's... What else was there? There was Obi-Wan, Book of Boba Fett. Andor's really good. Andor's a really good show. I enjoy Andor. I need to watch the latest season, or at least start watching it. Then we circle back to how we even got onto Star Wars. But yeah, itchy. I'm now jealous of 404 getting a kebab because I am hungry and I should have gotten
Alert. Lasagna has reached acceptable temperatures. I'm locked in now.
Damn, he gonna disappear. He gonna Garfield that lasagna. John, get him! You already know. Prank him, John. Does anyone have a favorite Star Wars game that they like really enjoy? Anybody else have some Star Wars media they'd like to yap about? I'm in a very Star Wars headspace this week, despite having watched Lord of the Rings most of today. You need to eat some good food and become a circle. No. I will never do that again. Not after the incident. New season of Doctor Who has me so happy. Best season since season 10 from 2017. Ooh, nice. I am not a Whovian. No, that's a different thing. That's the Dr. Seuss thing, I think. Yeah, but Doctor Who, I missed it completely. It was just never something that I actually ended up watching too much. But I respect it as a I wanted to say a genre. Ah yes, Doctor Who, the genre, British sci-fi. I do want to watch it at some point. I think it's just finding. Oh, I haven't had much time for a series at all. I've mostly just been trying to get through games. So many games as well. Although I'm worried about the next episode. I'm worried about, as the guy who wrote it has only made two other episodes and they are lame. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe third time's the charm. Maybe he'll be good this time. Have faith. Brother will deliver. Or sister. Individual will deliver. Owie, owie. My wrist is in uncomfortable positions. It is unhappy with me. I've been finishing the second season of Rings of Power. And I've switched my brain off completely while watching it. Because it has been if you think about what's happening, it's annoying, and it's just like, why? What's going on? How does this, why does this have actual relevance? Elrond, why are you like this? Galadriel, you're a non-character. You are just a vessel because they could say Galadriel was here. One of the episodes he made is about an Amazon-like company, and the doctor is like, yay, capitalism, yay, no worker rights. What? What do you mean? That sounds atrocious. That sounds like the opposite of Doctor Who. Thank you, industrial capitalist CEO. Jeff Bezos, what are you doing in my Doctor Who? You don't allow doctor visits. Okay, then we just need another 2 of these. British Jeff Bezos jump scare. What? Like, does he have like the super posh British accent, or is it kind of just like Cockney? It's just like, oh mate, was he right Devonshire, right from down under, down in the south there? Cornwall. Who are? What else is there? Welsh. Welsh Jeff Bezos. I don't believe in workers' rights. No, that was projected out into Irish somewhere. I think it's some guy. I think it was some guy. I can't remember if he had an accent. Welsh Bezos. I'm just imagining an Amazon workshop with fucking Welsh. The longest, dumbest fucking name that has absolutely no vowels and too many Y's in it. I didn't do the mirror test. He's sad. It's fine. Oh yeah, I saw that Glitch Productions released a new animation, which is pretty cool. The animators of Digital Circus. I want these. There's apparently an easier way to get warp. Wait, what is the easier way to get warp? How to get line warble Krita. Oh, ad time. BRB. Go back. Hi. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to do line warble as an effect rather than me having to actually physically redraw the lines. But I don't think I'm going to be able to figure that out now. So we're just going to redraw it. It's a simple enough thing. And then I'm just going to copy paste. So we're fine. Welcome back, Ham. And hello, Red. Doodly boodly times, boodly doodly bimes. Scoodly boodly boodly doobly doodly bibbly times. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting to post the actual breakdance video. Because I did do like an actual edited video. I'm trying to add like random dumb backgrounds. But finding stock photos is annoying.
The lasagna's detrongle is dead. It's gone.
I'm alive.
Devoured every last bit of it. Garfield is starving now.
Garfield can starve. He's a cat. He'll find a way. He'll get adopted by a different John. But the newest ep of Doctor Who got me to jump out of my seat. I was shook. Oh! I always love it when, like, it's always wild when you can get so invested in a thing that it genuinely, like, it brings out a reaction of just like, no! I think the last time media genuinely did that to me was reading Wheel of Time. I was reading a thing and like I was reading one of the chapters and I genuinely had to like put the book down and be like, that's no way. You can't do this. What? Why have you made this choice? Rand, why? Better Call Saul was the last show that made me so shocked. I never saw Better Call Saul. My heart rate was in the clouds. Good stories, man. They're amazing. They're so hard to make as well. Then we need limbs. Which we will add onion layers. Oh, there's no... Oh, you bastard. You bastard! Insert keyframe. Insert keyframe. Okay, we should be fine now. Better shawl. You can't eat ham. That's illegal. What are you gonna do about it, Ham? How will you undo this injustice? How will you fight back against this tyranny? I don't know Ham's position on ham. I think, I don't know. So I'm asking what they're gonna do. Ham news! Red 8 ham! That's me, by the way. Additional note! Skeletor, now new news anchor. Yeah!
I can't believe it. He's really got it done it this time.
Skeletor, what do you think? I think it's really...
I think it's a bit wild that you keep trying to make this a bit.
I remember when Ham would give away ham for the viewers. No lies. It never happened.
Skeletor news!
Oh no. He's gonna do it again. I'm really gonna corpse this. Did you guys ever seen the Jello Apocalypse Pokemon playthroughs? They're amazing. I would recommend you check them out. It's just Jello Apocalypse and a bunch of his voice actor friends playing games and playing Pokemon, and they voice act the different characters and they add their own like narratives to them. It's very funny and it's very well animated. He also played through the what are they called? Ace Attorney games. And those were very funny as well. They like voiced Miles Edgeworth and like came up with their own plot stuff and whatnot. It was funny. It's funny. I recommend. Jello Apocalypse is a very funny creator. They're huge, so they don't really need the advertising. But if you want a funny thing, they have some pretty long playthroughs. And they make some pretty fun stuff.
Trongle, the KPA has nuclear warheads. You need to get Psycho and steal their nukes.
Not again. I finished that one.
I finished that game. We don't have to go back.
I finished Crisis. Oh, I haven't updated my fucking game list in a while. I should do that. Oh yeah, Crisis Warhead. Yeah. I mean, we still had to fucking do the nukes in the first game. There was something to do with nukes in the first game. And we need one more, and then I can just copy paste. These are Korean nukes. Okay. Ow. A nuke's a nuke's a nuke. A nuclear winter regardless. Not the America bomb of freedom. My arm is unhappy with me today. Evidently by all the cracking noises. Hey. Animation's really cool. Like, it just the abilities that something exists. Because I deemed that this boy right here, he's gonna crack his back and he's gonna turn right back into a triangle. The fact that that's the thing that people are able to do, and that you have free software like Krita, is wild.
Trongle, did you watch that new DC show called Man?
No. I do want to see... I need to rewatch Daredevil. It's not DC, but I do... No, Daredevil isn't DC. I do want to watch Daredevil. I don't know. None of the DC shows have appealed to me. None of the DC movies have appealed to me. DC overall has just not really appealed to me. Ouchies. Ouchies, my bones. Stretching the arm because it's unhappy with me. Final frame. The fatal frame. There's so many games to play. Oh, my mind wanders and it lingers on the things that I cannot do due to my weird mortal drawn flesh. Oh, but to be immortal, so that I could play games for eternity, experience all there is and all there ever will be, and simply fade into oblivion, along with the universe. Become Tom Bombadil, being older than the land. Simply being. I would like that. I know a lot of people depict, like, immortality as, like, oh, you go sad, you lose all loved ones and all the things. I don't know. I think immortality is pretty cool. I think there's a lot of benefits to being immortal. I think there's a lot of cool things you can do.
Why do I say Trongle so sad? Do I have the Trongle depression? Trongle. Trongle. Tron sad triangle sad. Gup gup.
I don't get the bit. But okay. Okay. Immortality kind of sucks after Earth is gone. Yeah, but that's a while and you can figure out a way to fix that. You're immortal. You got, like... The Earth's only going to be gone after, like, thousands of years. That's plenty of time to figure out a solution. Or at least just for you. Doesn't necessarily have to be for everyone. Like, it would ideally be for everyone, because you're immortal, and you can dedicate years to mastering anything. Like, a doctor takes 10 to get, like, to get your doctor's license, and then obviously there's the decades of experience in actual hand-on care. Science, however, is like experience in things, you research and whatnot can also take years, but you can go into any field you so desire and want to figure out. And if you get bored, I feel like that's a lack of creativity. And then you can kind of just, I don't know, sleep. Me watching the last star exploding and having to sit in the black holes for trillions of years until their singularity explodes and I'm in nowhere and everywhere. I mean, I would like an out clause overall. And honestly, there's a part of me that's like, that I know it is going to be horrifically alone and terrifying and ripping and mind-bogglingly, brain-bendingly insane, the end of the universe, because even just what we existed now, we barely experience anything of it. Maybe a civilization would survive in the deep dark abyss of nothing. I mean, there's the whole thing of just like, the only reason we exist in our current universe is because it's the universe that we are most likely to exist in. Other forms of, other systems that would allow things like us to exist probably are somewhere. Whether it's in our universe or elsewhere, we could also be the first civilization. I really like the idea of like, oh, we are the the progenitors. You know, like in every science fiction story where there's an alien race which forges technology, which every other race afterwards like follows. The fact that we might be the progenitors is kind of cool. I need Half-Life to become real. Feels like there's more stuff going on. No, I don't want to live in the Half-Life universe. That sounds terrifying and scary, which is another word for the same thing. But yeah, that seems a lot more war-torn and everything. Whereas if we are the start, that leaves endless opportunity for what we can do with the universe. And that's so much potential. There's so many cool things you can do. So many. Nothing's been done if that's the case. Everything we've come up with, we can do. I mean, the teleportation. Oh, that's cool, yeah. That would be very convenient. But yeah, I like the idea of like being the initial, like the progenitors. Because it just means that there's nothing stopping us from doing everything. Multiverses? Multiverse theory is a thing. Oh, Ship of Theseus type problem? Yeah. I do kind of want to have, like, if I ever have a D&D thing where teleportation is a thing, if I ever do a thing where teleportation is a thing, I want to have a bit where the reconstruction, like, this is kind of spoilers for anybody who would ever like want to play a game with me, but it's if ever there's a teleportation, I want to have a note just hidden on the side, and when somebody like tests the teleporter or tries to see what is going, everybody else will see nothing happened, but the other person will get a note or a message telling them, you died. You don't know anything that happened. You disappeared. You aren't conscious anymore. You don't have your consciousness. Your character's still there, but the you that there was is gone. And I want them to like have that horror as I hand them that piece of paper and the game continues regularly as if nothing happened. I want to have that bit, because that would be just so fun. And I encourage anybody to do it, if they are DMs or anything. Just to traumatize that one player. Let's make something music. We've been playing the same thing for a while. Technically in Half-Life it's portals and not teleports. I mean, yeah, portals are their own other weird thing. What was I doing? This is getting minimized. Scary. No. Cringe. Get out of here with your woo type of the bitch and the man with the guns. Yeah, I think that like there's a lot of potential for. There's still like unexplored things in terms of that sci-fi-ness. Because a lot of people like want there to be more out there. They want to discover something else because it's just like, oh, it can happen. But I think there's such an interesting narrative when we are the frontier. like humanity being the frontier. It does put a lot of responsibility on like us as a civilization, but well, no responsibility. Who the fuck's holding us responsible? Us. But it's cool. The universe is too big. The universe is just big enough for us to be in it. And we'll get as far as we can. We're working on the fact that we are even able to idealize the scale that we're talking about is wild and honestly fantastic. The world is weird. Lightspeed kind of sucks too. Oh yeah, lightspeed as a like constraint overall. But that's mostly just due to how we are in our own perception and how we understand the universe overall. Maybe there is something beyond light. We won't know. We're like, it is our boundary, regardless of what happens. My existential crisis is peaking right now. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's one way to like see it as like an endless void versus endless opportunity. I used to feel the same way of just like almost feeling insignificant. If we meet aliens before I die, I will feel more relaxed, to be honest. I wouldn't. I'd be way more anxious if that happened. Because yeah, if it is truly empty, I think that takes a lot more pressure off. Because we are the first. We are doing whatever. We are doing our best. Even if we are failing at a lot of things, we are still moving. You are an alien. Yeah. There is also, yeah, the general theory that we landed from an asteroid that seeded life. That or life as we know it was, like, somehow created in the hodgepodge of everything. Triangle that is alive. I am. Who says I'm an alien? Is abstract thought alien? Is the concept of creativity truly an alien thing? I am simply a vessel by which to communicate the hope and creativity that people want to have. I try to embody what the dream of like enjoying things and creating for the sake of creating, learning in the process. I'm making myself sound so fucking pretentious and grand. I'm a fucking triangle man in a green space. I don't give two shits. Do what you want and have fun doing it, because making things is fucking cool. I just want us to become a Type 1 civilization. I don't care. Dyson Sphere. Dyson Sphere's energy and whatnot, yes. Smart. No, that's on face. Fuck. God damn it. Wrong layer. I should have like a wrong layer counter in stream. Is Type 1 where we just are like self-sustaining? Type 2, I know Type 2 is Dyson Sphere, but Type 1, what's the qualifier for Type 1 again? I'm smelling some really tasty food and I'm so hungry. Type 1 is discovering every power source on the home planet, so geothermal / nuclear. Discovering every power source? Oh, are you talking about unlocking fusion or fission or whatever the fuck were you? No, fusion, because I mean... Owie. I mean, we've got most of them down pat. I mean, the only one that we kind of like working on now is, I say, knowing jack and shit about power. We're apparently more than halfway into becoming type 1. Yeah, I mean, that's just an estimation overall, which is just, I don't know, man. All of the type of like theory crafting of, oh, we're this close. AI is going to do all sorts of things, technology things, any type of technological prediction, I do not trust to any extent, because how do you predict a massive shift in everything? To be honest, in my mind, we should have been type 1 by now. Look, man, I'm not a scientist. I don't know if you are. We can achieve a lot of things if we'd done things differently. Unfortunately, we're at the place where we're in now because we are not a hive mind. We are a little collection of city people. I'm closing my blinds because it is dark and I need the lights on. I can see. I can fight. Okay. The difficult thing now. Well, that's not difficult. That's fine. Doop, doop. Gonna copy. No, that was correct. Then we paste. And we paste. We paste. And we paste. And we don't need to paste. So let's check. There might be too much warble. Diddle diddle do. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Any type of science prediction I don't really trust or take with any type of... Always have a grain of salt with. Especially, like, the AI everything has made me especially cynical around that. I don't know. I think we have a lot of potential. I think we just need to kind of get over ourselves to a lot of respects and... communicate, collaborate, and empathize. Makes things easier. I know what I've done. I've done it by accidentally again. God damn it. I need to redo things. Remove keyframes. Because I have done the thing I always do, which I don't like doing, which is having it, like, almost shrink, which is not the intention. Then I need the eye to be a little bit bigger. Nope, incorrect. should be a little bit better. Hopefully. Somebody's making some fucking delicious smelling food and my tummy is rumbling. Oh. Copy keyframes. There's copy keyframes. There's copy keyframes. I'm gonna go now. See y'all later. Stay pointy. Nightham, thank you so much for joining. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy Doctor Who. Yes, this is better. This looks better. I approve this. This looks better. I say repeatedly. Discussion is super advanced. Just the fact that we're talking about, like, civilization progression and shit. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't be talking about that. So! What other dumb things have I been doing lately? What did I do? God, I did so many chores. Fucking ants. There's fucking ants everywhere in my home. They've reached into the green void and they crawl all over things despite everything being clean. They just search and wander and there's nothing for them. We'll copy these. Copy, 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 paste. Paste, 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 paste. Do I want to have a prep frame? Or do I kind of just want it to be sudden? I'm just like... I might have a little bounce when they do it, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to change much. Erase their face. Goodbye their face. Goodbye their limbs. At least for the top two. I do kind of need to redo the bottom ones, but we will do that later. We bouncing now? That's what we're doing? Bouncing? I mean, to an extent. Sure, boing. Erase, erase, erase. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo. Wow, wow. Na 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 na. Owie, my wrist. Owie, my wrist. Ow, ow, owie, my wrist. Doop-a-doop. I'm definitely getting the hang of the software. You'd think after like a year of me doing this, I'd probably get good. And I'm glad I'm okay. We will also redraw the bottom one just so that I don't have to keep doing it. Nope, incorrect. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Bunch of straight lines. That's that, and then we have limbs. Little wall for hand. Loud noises are coming from my kitchen. I'm not sure what they're for, but I'm hoping I don't need to know. There's one. Then I don't think we're going to do warble for this one. I think we'll do so that it shows like the rigidness and everything. I'm gonna need to get cracking noises. You know, I can probably do them myself based on how my wrist is sounding.
Let us see.
Okay, there are louder noises coming from my kitchen. This. Do I want to have a frame drawn right before it? Yes. We're going to test it out, so we're going to save for now. Oh, this is already becoming a big file. We will then have some focus on seeing the next layer. I should probably have both of them visible at least, so I can tell what's happening. Okay, let us do body. Kind of like going to be just further. If I want to keep the straightness lines, I probably need to be a bit more brazen with these. Oh, ad break. BRB.
I'm back. Hi.
Okay, I think I know a better way of getting the ness across, the creakiness. Well, actually, no, it does need to be a bit more rigid. Never mind, I don't know the way. Foil talked in Discord. Yes, I did see the message. He apologized because he only got the ping now. Yeah, it's all good. As long as people are taking care of themselves, I appreciate that. The fact that anybody's like considering like joining and everything still means a lot. I know sometimes it can take quite a lot of time out of people's lives to, especially it's just when it's shits and giggles like this one. think this should work. This is going to be one frame. Hopefully it'll just accentuate the movement a bit better. Trying to keep everything straight lines so that it at least sells the stiffness. And these kind of just stay the same. So I shouldn't have erased them, but too late. Yes, I like that. I like the little bounce. I love it. It's so sudden it only needs the one frame, and it doesn't need to be crazy motion blur, so I'm very happy with that. And then we want to do the same for this one. So we'll redraw the main frame, and then the main frame. Going into the main frame. We'll redraw this frame, and then we should be good. Don't need next frame right now. So it should be fine. Erase the limbs. No. Yes. I need to get some of those mini games for you guys to play in the background. Just the little avatars that you can like spend bits on or whatever. I know most of the people don't spend bits, but just as an option. Owie. Oh, that is a stiff bone. I might need to start doing a bit more physio and stretches before doing these strips. frame, and then we do limbs. Why am I scribbling? What you doing scribbling, you goober? You gobbledygooky boot. No, that's the wrong. I've just realized what I did. Well, I can redo that. That's fine. Actually, can I? No, because I went to the wrong place. The hubris of not being focused enough. I was drawing on the wrong thing. Yes. Nice. That's there. Dunk. Dunk. Limbs. Limbs are next, yes. We shall go slightly off the base thing because I think I have a better idea as to what that can be used as. Don't want to have too much movement, but I do want there to be a bit more of something with the legs. And we just need the face. Don't need to be quite that zoomed in. One, two. So let's check. So then I need the one frame here, where I only really need the next frame. I don't really need the well, I do want the previous frame as like a reference for the direction. Get rid of that face. The limbs. A body. Oh! Broken bones is given blah, blah, blah. Gifted subs. Thank you so much. We have surpassed our goal. Hi, Broken Bones. How you doing? Really trying to make a grand entrance today. There are noises. 2 seconds. I need to do a thing quickly.
What if triangle?
What if indeed? But what if fixing posture? Why is there missing a frame? Why have you... Oh, it's because I cut the fucking thing, didn't I? Okay. Copy. Paste. So we got that. And we're working on doing... So this is going to be... So we're working on an alert. Just to get everyone up to speed. Working on an alert. We're working on the check posture alert that I have. And yeah, this is going to be a little animation that plays every time that happens. So yes, as you could see, bad posture. Horrible posture. Silly boy, does not know how to sit. And then suddenly, fixing. And then I'll have a whole thing where my face is a little squiggly and I need to fix it. Which is fun. I like it. I'm enjoying doing the little cartoony animations. And I think we're making good progress. Hell, we've finished like half of the fucking animation already, which is wild. This isn't the hard part. The hard part's going to be here when I have to zhuzh my face. I can hide that quickly so you can see the imprint. This is going to be the hard part, because then I need to animate the hands moving somehow. And I'm not sure how to do that. But we'll get there when we get there. But I think this will be funny. The Manchester United football clothes played very well this evening. Yes, sports. Who are they playing? Who was the match? Was it one of those ones which are truly, like, for the ages, fantastic? Or was it kind of just a, oh yeah, they played. Big yawn. We were doing this one, this frame. Obviously, as a red clothes enjoyer, my disliking for blue clothes is bred into me. Ah, yes. So, Chelsea? I was never that crazy into football overall. But I do understand the hype. Like, I 100% get it. I do believe I'm unfortunately... Yeah, I do support a red team shirt. Not out of want, but out of contractual obligation. They won 7-6 in the extra time lot. Fucking hell. That's that sounds like a wild game. I was doing blends between these ones, so it'll be a little bit of a... We're on body, so I need to be slightly more this way. Two and 2-2. Ooh, that is an intense one. 2 draws. So they played the extra pair of 15-minute overtimes. Ooh. Always find, like, games get a lot more intense when you have to deal with the extra time and penalties afterwards. And United scored 3 times in the last 6 minutes. Everybody just woke up. It's just like, oh, fuck, we might lose. Go! And just started fucking going. That's insane. Well, it sounds like an action-packed match. That or the other team just completely fucked up. But, you know. Whatever wakes. United under Sir Alex were always a high-press team. I don't keep up with coaches and things, honestly. Once it gets past like the teams playing, yeah, I'm not too versed in football and everyone that's involved. But I do understand like following it and the hype and everything around it. It's very cool. I just think I have too many things to follow up on, too many stuff I can keep track of. I know a lot of my relatives are very into football. All the ones in the green void. How's your day been otherwise, Broken Bones? What you been up to aside from the footy? I am on limbs, right? Yes, I'm on the right layout. Fantastic. So my friend from America, I was giving him some one-to-one feedback about opening a halal barcade. Ooh, fun! I'm not 100% versed in halal. Bar and halal to kind of just made me like stop for a second. It's just like, wait a minute. I thought they're not allowed to drink. Or generally not encouraged to. I am not the most informed at the religion. Yeah, with no alcohol. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess it's a fun thing. I know pig style meats. Yeah, I know about the pig style meats and things. But yeah, it was the alcohol thing that had me a bit more confused of just like, a bar with no alcohol. Very family friendly? Yeah, that's always a fun thing. Everybody likes games. I guess it kind of depends on the demographic you're targeting at that point. Yeah. That goes there. That goes there. This needs to be facing the other side, just so that it has a bit of momentum to it. And then we need the face. But yeah, that sounds really cool. It sounds like a very productive day. That eye is going to here, so this is going to be... squish a little bit. This one is also going to be squish a little bit, but we're going from here to here, so it's going to be like goes there, and then mouth. Oh, it's going from there to there. Think this will work? I think that fits. It looks ugly though. See how it looks in motion. Yeah, it's snap, snap. Snap, snap. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I like that. Cool. Then next frame. That shouldn't be your previous frame. Oh, it's showing the previous frame for this guy. Oh yes, because I haven't drawn anything on this layer yet. Silly me. Silly Trongle. You forgot how animation works. So how long have you been into, well, I assume it's been like a general thing. What got you into football? Is it just that you were always kind of around that type of culture and always like involved in it? Or was it something you picked up a bit later? Broken bones? Because I always find it interesting as to like the reason why people get into things or sports and stuff. Because I know some of my siblings were like never really into sports per se, but then later on they started to have a bit more of appreciation for it because they were like got into it with their friends, so they started supporting the family team and everything. I think it's really interesting how we like how we come to support the teams we support and the reason we enjoy the things we enjoy. It's always very fascinating to see the patterns that come out of that. Not so much the patterns as in like the correlations or causations. Or both. One line. Limbs. Stick with the straight lines, because that's the general vibe we're going for. And then feet can go back to where they were. Donk, donk, donk. That needs to come a little bit further. second face. Ow, using my wrist wrong. No idea how I'm supposed to do this with my shoulder, but we'll work on it, I guess. Doop doop doop. Skibby doop doop. I like this face. I think this face is very silly. I think we can get the last snap done, then maybe like the relax frame afterwards. I just need I need the one frame. It's amazing how much one frame does. To just imply that motion, because otherwise it is just but that little bit of information like tricks our brains into thinking that stuff is moved, which is so cool. I do think I need to move this mouth though. I've not realized I forgot the direction it was moving, so it maybe needs to go this way instead. Erase all of that. So should still be good though. And then we just need the blend frame. So we get rid of face here, get rid of our limbs, and then we're getting closer. We're so close. Holy shit, am I an animator? Have I gotten to that point where I animate in a slightly more timely fashion than I normally do? Where I can get most of 6 seconds done in an evening? So we're going from there backwards, so we want to be slightly this way. I am too zoomed in. That's better. Still too zoomed in. Yunk. Because we're trying to imply rigid, so we continue to just use sharp lines, straight lines, sharp angles, and minimal movement. Or at least rigid movement. Well, yeah, when something's rigid, it doesn't move as much. When you like flick it, it just moves little bits really quickly. What do I need? Limbs. It'll end up here. This is the frame before it snaps back. Nice. Then you are the frame before it snaps back, so you're coming from above, going down, so you will be there. And then the eyes, well, first let's draw the feet. You'll be slightly past, so you'll be inwards, kind of. More there. Too much. Too dirty. Too scribbly. Previous frame, so it's going to be coming in here. More foot. Frame. Nice. And let's get face. So this is the previous frame, so this is going down, so it'll be here-ish. This one's coming from there, so it'll be around here. And the mouth is going from there to here. So this will be... that. I guess. Let's see how it looks in motion. I think that works. Boink, boink, boink. I did get it the right order, right? Yeah, the blue is the next one, so if I'm trying to, like, overshoot... I'm trying to get the overshoot only, because that way it shows it's really fast motion. And yeah, then I think that's pretty much those frames done. And then we'd have it sit for like 3 frames, and then we'd start warbling from here. So from you... 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we're then going to mimic and have the same. So then we're just gonna draw over and have it like warble. We'll have everything but the face warble, I think. No. The face will warble as well. And body. Yippee! And then limbs. 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 There we go. And then we just redraw this a bunch of times. Getting better at drawing straight lines, that's nice. Very useful skill to have in the land of illustration. zoom out, you can't see the errors and you get less mad. That's definitely the correct approach. Coming to cinemas soon. Ham is back. Yippee! Hello, Ham. What did you go enjoy to do? Was it Doctor Who? You also don't have to share if you don't want to. I simply ask out of curiosity.
Yeah.
We've been making good progress on the animation side. I played Repo with friends. Yippee! I've been seeing so many clips of Repo. It looks really fun, but I think I've watched too much of it for me to like enjoy the spontaneity of playing it. I feel like I've seen a lot of the gags that would happen, even though like obviously the playing with the friends part is the funny part. How was it? I ask, probably too late. I love it. I love this face. I love the little scrambled face. If you get it, I'm happy to play. Ooh, an offer. It was fun though. Was silly. Yay! Owie, owie, owie. Hands. Ah! I need to work out better and more ergonomic position for my arms, apparently. Maybe I just need to move further to the right? Maybe I just need to be at a different angle completely. I'm liking the animation so far. I'm very happy with how it's going. And then we have a little bit of wobble, and then we have the realization, oh! And fix the face. Little realization here. Oh! Fixie, 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 me. I want to use the fucking Eddie sounds. You know, like those sound bits of just like cling clang, cling clang. I wonder if there's that was a specific sound pack that is available somewhere for me to get. I would love to get that. I got killed and I tried by a blind guy as I tried throwing something to spook him and he shot me. I think I know the exact like NPC. Or the exact enemy. Ow, my hands. Okay. I think an ant's about to play. Probably. I should save. It said an ad would. It's threatening me to start an ad soon. Are you going to start the ad? Oh, I got a mod for Half-Life 2. Farfla to that adds the Ed and Eddie sounds when you kill bad guys. Oh, that's amazing. Added. Why was kill bad guys a flagged term? Twitch? Are we really that far? Okay. I will BRB, and then we will see if somebody is worth raiding this evening, or if I am too tired because it's late and I'm hungry. BRB. And we're back! Hello! I once got timed out as I said dog once. What? Was it a cat VTuber or some shit? What the fuck? Howdy ham! I believe we are reaching the end of stream. There are a lot of art VTubers that are streaming right now. I do not think I have the time to curate any one of them because I saw one that was like pretty cool, and then I looked at the description and I was like, eee. So, isn't this the start of stream? No. You gotta play the hidden? Nah. Yeah, guy had his own bot and bot that went evil. Oh no. The uprising has already begun. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how the animations turned out so far. We are like halfway done, which is amazing. I think we should be able to finish it next time. Just timed people for random words. I mean, that's Twitch in general at the moment. It just seems to be like, okay, cool, anything triggering, just no matter what it could be. Bad guy is apparently bad. Is it a Trongle eating a lemon? No, it is a Trongle who is fixing his posture. Lemon. Fucking love that meme. It's a great meme. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to call it here. Making sure Yay! I did it correctly this time. You got what? You gotta play the hidden. Is this a game Gmod game mode? Sending to you, Ham. Trongle 2 maybe. I played it before. Ooh, nice. I mean, if you send it, I'll check it out. I have not installed Gmod in years, so it would definitely be interesting. But yes, we have reached the end of stream. I need to go eat num-nums, because I am hungry. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. So, thank you so much, Broken Boats, for the gifted sub, for everything. It is fantastic.
Buy me a burger.
No. Bam. Joking. Yes, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Did you try to send a link in my chat? Ooh. I have links. Yeah, links I disable them because the bots show up and sometimes trying to find it. A clip! Yay! Thank you. I appreciate all clips. But yes, everybody, thank you. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy May the 4th. I don't think we'll do anything special, but I might, I'll hang out and play Star Wars things if everybody wants to, like, do a co-op thing. Battlefront, does the old Battlefront still have, like, the classic Battlefront? No, it doesn't have actual network play anymore. You need to set up, like, a LAN server. Anyway, I am going to consider what the fuck is possible. Also in Discord, thank you, Ham. Appreciate. You can. It has online shenanigans in the OG Battlefront 2. Nice. Blot. Anyway, hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining for this doodle time. And I will hopefully see you for another mission of Thief on Monday! But until then, everybody, please remember to take care of yourselves. Eat, hydrate, all of the things. But until then, stay pointy, and good night.